So it seems like once there's beef with KSI, he's not the type of guy to reconciliate with someone, which makes me question: are KSI and Logan actually friends? What's up, YouTube? It's Vincent back. Hold on. Okay, with another video. Long time no see. Okay, I'm sorry for the inconsistency in terms of posting, but right now it's actually my finals, and I'm a college student, so managing YouTube with my TikTok, which you should follow, by the way. With the gym, with my studies. I mean, everything is just it's been tough, but then I'm doing my best for y'all. Okay, and yeah, today we're gonna be watching KSI hater who ruined his career in 24 hours. Before we get started, however, there's 4 things y'all need to do. Leave a like or dislike, it's a democracy. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below what video y'all want me to react to next, and follow me in my socials, which will be somewhere here. But without further ado, let's get started with the video.
Joe Weller is a YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers that is best known for his exploring videos, boxing appearance, internet melt series, and passion for music. You might know him or you might not, but he was once KSI's biggest fan.
Of course we know him. He's the OG of YouTube boxing, but I don't know about y'all.
This story is about the decline of his career and how the once KSI inspired content creator turned into a hater and enemy of his own idol. But to know why, we need to start at the beginning of his career, and it all began 12 years ago in May of 2010.
Damn,
you see, Joe
12 years ago. Oh yeah, 12. But damn, he's been doing this for like 12 years?
Always had a
Wow.
passion for creating music, and his first ever video was
That was
a
him?
cover of Owl City Fireflies on his old YouTube channel.
Yo, what's up with his Justin with his Justin Bieber hair, bro? That's funny, that's
music
funny.
videos, short films, football compilations, and his first video talking to a camera.
How you doing, guys? Joe Weller here, and this week I've started college.
And the combination of his self-taught editing skills and comedic talent caused him to eventually make a new channel and continue creating videos. Now, a lot of his old videos have nowadays been deleted, especially those that involved KSI. But he got his first taste of fame when his YouTube video How to Be KSI blew up after a shoutout from the man himself. KSI was one of the biggest UK YouTubers at the time, and Joe Weller stated
still
many
is.
times that JJ was his inspiration to start doing YouTube. After this viral video, Joe started experimenting with his content, mainly making FIFA videos and funny skits, and slowly started gaining more and more subscribers and recognition. He had the same hilarious personality as KSI, which got him a lot of acknowledgement, and it resulted in him even making a simple bottle of Buxton water into a community favorite meme. The Buxton Army was born.
Are these images reminding
Ew, what the hell?
Earphones play at a very low.
And in
Oh
June
my
of
God.
2013, Joe finally met his idol during a football tournament in London. This was a massive event with a lot of YouTubers like Kel Freezy, Nepamphus, and Good John Daniel. Yes, another KSI friend turned into an enemy. Be sure to watch that one later. And not long after this, he decided to get rid of his gamer persona and officially focus on his personality.
Damn,
and
KSI's
comedic
got lots of
content.
rivals.
That decision
I just
was a huge
realized.
success, and he quickly grew from 20,000 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers in as little as 5 months. But he wasn't done yet.
Damn, that's quite the accomplishment. I hope I could accomplish that. That's actually pretty inspirational. But you know what? I could accomplish that if y'all hit the subscribe button. So hey, come on guys, subscribe to your boy.
Because he decided to
Sorry, I had to
reintroduce the
plug
skills
I had
and
to plug myself for a
creativity he
bit
used
there.
years ago. Just like you can revisit your skills and creativity with Yahaha. This platform focused on user-generated content creation.
okay, he gotta get
provides
the
you
bag with the
ultimate
ads, you know,
3D
but I'ma
camera,
skip
and I will
this.
show you how to do it. I go to edit to my status of community tested, and there we go. I'm playing. This is incredible. Game a reality. But let's see how Joe Weller used his creativity. Joe had the brilliant idea to combine his love for making music and talent for comedy into various music video parodies, and also created the first episode of his well-known series Internet Melts. These videos, together with public interviews, pranks, challenges and forfeits, resulted in millions of views and over 600,000 subscribers. And Joe Weller now established himself as a household name in the UK YouTube community. Everybody was reciting his famous sayings and catchphrases. He collabed with some of the biggest names in the scene and had a good team of friends around him. But this is where things started going wrong for Joe. In October of 2015, Joe stated that he was struggling with motivation and that he needed a new challenge, and also opened up about his addiction to adult films causing him issues in his dating life. But when Joe met his new friend Elliot Crawford in Star...
Look, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a piece of advice. Although I'm a 17-year-old, so I don't know if y'all need my advice, but motivation can only get you so far. So, you know, you're gonna want... So motivation can help you. It'll definitely help you for the first, few days, weeks, maybe even months, but eventually, you're gonna get a bit tired of doing what you do, even though you like it, which is where discipline comes into play. So, discipline, motivation. But let's continue.
A new opportunity would open up for him. Elliot turned out to be a fan of Joe's videos, and on May 15 in 2016, he made his first appearance on the Joe Weller YouTube channel. The chemistry between them was great, turning this collaboration into friendship, and Elliot had the perfect idea for Joe's dipping creativity, exploring haunted buildings. The plan was that they would visit his
Oh, this is what made Joe famous.
The video
That's what I was
a
waiting
huge
for.
success. Joe and Elliot had found a new formula.
This is what I know him
They continued
for.
profiting from it until Joe had his next big innovative idea, which was boxing his friend Theo Baker. This was the first time that YouTubers stepped into the ring.
OG
And when
of
Joe came
YouTube
out as
boxing.
victorious, he called out
It's crazy, all this events, those Showtime, the Zone events, it all happened because of this right here. This sub HD sparring footage with Drew Jordy commentating it as a joke.
the entire YouTube
That's
scene
actually
to
crazy.
step into the ring with him.
Now, as the champion of boxing on YouTube, I am calling out for anyone that is brave enough to take me on.
Now, who would be so crazy to step outside of his comfort zone and recording setup to take on this challenge? Well, the man that shared the same passion for innovating content. KSI, and he posted a comment on Instagram saying, "Let me fight the winner." A lot of Twitter beef followed after this, and the Joe Weller that was once KSI's biggest fan would now face him in a boxing ring after they agreed to a fight.
You know what's crazy? I remember in the build-up of the KSI versus Joe Weller fight, Joe Weller was actually the hero here. Like, everyone hated KSI. KSI was the villain. And yeah, I mean, fast forward to today, I mean, the roles have reversed. That's for sure.
From this point onwards, he started training obsessively, wanting to beat down JJ and get respect from his inspiration. But the hate and tension between them started growing, and it resulted in a press conference where he took the upper hand after a sensitive take about depression from KSI, and Joe physically asserting his
Oh
dominance.
my goodness,
This
I
made a
remember
lot of people join the
KSI
Joe Weller
went
gang.
ham
It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows.
in that press
He
conference.
also fell out with his friend Elliot, and it resulted in him getting stabbed in the back. On November 22nd in 2017, KSI uploaded a video titled "Joe Weller Exposed by Best Friend," and in it he showed messages of Elliot saying that he hopes that KSI drops Joe. Now Elliot even called him up, complaining about their beef.
What's up? Why are you beefing Joe?
That's a long thing, bro.
But this only boosted JJ's morale even more, as he used him for his own entertainment and made both Joe and Elliot look like fools. This was the final nail in the coffin when it came to their friendship. But Joe wouldn't lose focus, because the boxing match was his life. And it wasn't long before the long-awaited battle finally happened. On the 3rd of February in 2018, KSI won by a 3rd round technical knockout. And it started the legacy of KSI as a boxer, and the path of Joe Weller as a man with no future sight on what's next. He immediately congratulated JJ the day after the fight, and then took a break from YouTube for a few months, after which he returned in May with a new abandoned mansion to explore. His new duo was now Harry Preston, as Elliot was obviously no longer included in the videos. But this new partner also faded out of the picture, with Joe's consistency slowly declining. Now during this time, a new fight between Logan Paul and KSI got
Another
announced, and
classic
Joe Weller gave his
YouTube
unbiased
fight.
thoughts on the matchup, for which he got respect. But after the fight turned into a draw, Joe explained that Logan should have won, and this is when the hate between him and KSI started brewing again. KSI uploaded a video titled "Joe Weller is Done," in which he completely trashed Joe and made fun of him for a new boxing video.
I mean, if I'm being honest, they're both terrible. If only that was the rules for our fight, Joe. You might have done better.
However, JJ's fans weren't impressed by this, as they called him out for unnecessary disrespect and having a big ego. And Joe responded to this video in a fun way with honesty and humility, not taking anything personal. Now they went back and forth for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I remember the first 2 years or like 3 years, like, he was okay. Joe was a bit biased in his commentary against in the Logan Paul KSI fights, but then outside from that, he was, I mean, he displayed good like sportsmanship and for the most part, you know, he was pretty cool with KSI, and he already admitted the fact that he got beaten and he's moving on. But I don't know, like, ever since, I mean, in the last year, in this 2022, it seems like shit took a turn. Like, I wonder why. Like, in KSI's first fight, I think it was Misfits 1, like, yeah, he was definitely heated.
Comedic and sarcastic
So,
undertone.
I wonder what
And while
happened
Joe
there.
was clearly aiming to be friends again, KSI stated that he still hated Joe and that he didn't like him. But this didn't stop Joe from getting involved, as he continued making content around KSI's boxing events and even started interviewing and commentating at these matches. And while it would often seem that JJ forgot about his hate for Joe, it would soon become clear that he didn't. And this is the point where Joe couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, he's walking in now. Oh,
Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
he's getting mad now. Oh, my legs up. My legs up.
Boxing match, forget that. We're beyond that. That's too much protection. I want a street. I want no rules. I don't want anyone to help him. Him beating me in a boxing match didn't do it because he can see that I'm still the bigger man and always will be.
You need to apologize.
Apologise for.
Yeah, Joe was definitely out of control here.
For all of this, you need to thank me.
He just
as well.
went
You got a
full-on
job.
menace mode.
You're here because of me. You're here because of me.
It was now July
Hall of Fame Menace to
2022,
Society.
and a new fight between KSI and Alex Wasabi was on the cards. At this point, Joe was still involved in making boxing content and interviewed Alex Wasabi about his fight, in which he
I like
even
that hoodie
said
though.
that him and KSI
I'm Filipino, so to see Alex Wasabi, I'm not a fan, but to see him rep the Philippines, shout out.
are friends now and that they were good. However, when he inquired JJ about an interview as well, he got rejected, and it resulted in Joe being disappointed. The fight ultimately got cancelled, as Alex Wasabi had to pull out due to an injury, and his replacement was Swarms. He remembered that JJ had
The greatest
someone
boxer
that
of
had
all
no
time,
experience
Swarms.
boxing whatsoever.
Let's go.
Joe Weller was critical about this decision, saying that they can't charge money for this fight, and when JJ clapped back,
Joe Weller. That guy's a pussy, bro. No.
Joe called him out and wanted to fight in a nearby car park. The nice guy persona seemed to have now completely vanished. And while he was occasionally still positive about changes made to the event and even joined the broadcasting team, it ultimately came down to the weigh-in event for Joe to get mad.
Oh, he's walking in now. Oh, he's walking in now. Oh, he's getting mad now.
Joe Weller decided to come up to KSI when JJ provoked him, fought and argued with his manager, and once again called out JJ to fight in a parking lot without a crowd. He decided to finally stand up for himself after years of hate, but did so at the worst place possible. Fans blamed him for making an unprofessional scene at a sports event, stated that he lost it for saying that JJ's manager was here because of him, and he was overall labeled as bitter, scared, an embarrassment, immature, and bipolar. The community that was once defending Joe now started hating him, but he didn't care anymore, as he was out for blood, and continued his beef on Twitter. This was the exact moment when KSI officially got his way, as the majority of their fan bases no longer respected him anymore, and the replies under Joe's tweets were flooded with hate and negativity.
Damn.
The entire situation showed that Joe was struggling with the fact that KSI still didn't see him as a friend after being kind to him for years, and despite trying to hide it, eventually snapped. Now Joe hasn't really posted on YouTube after this, only uploading an 8-month body transformation video in which he promoted his new fitness guy Joe Weller Fit and went to the Amazon rainforest with Elliot after they became friends again. This trip did him well, as he posted a video on Twitter where he said that he finally had a day where he wasn't angry at something, and that he was working on his mental health by becoming less selfish and more outgoing. Joe is also completely focused on the gym again, and keeps appearing on social media despite the hate from KSI's fans and the accusations of steroid use. It's clear that he is trying to move past the outburst from earlier this year and that he wants to focus on his future and the people around him.
Y'all, I saw that. I mean, look at the hate. Dude, look, he's trying to get his life better, guys. Come on, don't be dickheads.
The hate from KSI's fans and the accusations of steroid use. It's clear that he is trying to move past the outburst from earlier this year and that he wants to focus on his future and the people around him. And I think that he finally understood that you can't befriend people that don't like you. There were obviously two sides to the story, but it ultimately came down to a fan getting hurt by his idol. And you know what they say, never meet your heroes. Or in this case, fight them. Now this was the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed it.
So, it seems like once there's beef with KSI, he's not a type of guy to reconciliate with someone, which makes me question, are KSI and Logan actually friends? or are they just business partners? And did JJ just, you know, become cool with them because, you know, there was an opportunity for that bread? But I'm interested to see what the people think here. Y'all can also comment down below your thoughts, but let's see here. Yeah, I agree. I kind of feel for the guy. Like, I feel he's always struggled mentally. Like, so I'm praying for him. I hope he finds peace within himself. But yeah, man, that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And with that said, this has been your boy Vincent, and I'm out. Peace.